Welcome back, everybody, to the Serpent series, class 6 out of 10, Bardic, How to Elevate Your Online Performance. We are just going to jump right into it today with online platforms. With COVID locking everyone into their homes for nearly 2 years, several online video conference call programs emerged. Zoom, Skype, and Discord to name the most popular. This allowed for something unique in the Amtgard community to happen, and online bardics became a popular pastime with several kingdoms and parks holding them weekly. There were a lot of growing pains and a learning curve for each different platform. Going in and using the standard sound setting ended up with choppy or quiet performances due to the built-in noise suppression programs. Settings. This works for most different platforms, but I'm going to walk you through changing the sound settings in Discord specifically to what works best for online performances. The big thing to remember is after you're done with your Bardic, go back in and change your settings if you use Discord for other things, like work or gaming, as the Bardic settings are the opposite of what you typically want for a Discord call. In Discord, what you're going to do is you're going to go down here to the little cog, and you're going to hit Settings. That's going to bring you here to your My account. You're going to come down here, scroll down until you get to Voice and Video. You're going to click on that. You want to scroll down. The first thing you're going to want to do is your input sensitivity. If you're doing a Bardic performance, you're going to want to slide this slider as far down as you can, because that's going to tell your microphone that yes, you do want to be heard. Then you're going to keep scrolling down and you're going to go to your different settings in the advanced area. Now, when you're doing performances, you want to turn off all of these. You don't want any echo cancellation. You don't want any noise suppression. You want it to just be 100% raw sound from what you have in your room. So you're going to turn off your echo cancellation. You're going to switch your noise suppression to none. And then you're going to come down here and make sure that everything else is marked as off. And once you have that, you can go ahead and hit escape and hop back into your Bardic. Lighting. It might seem back-assward, but I believe that proper lighting is the most important part of an online performance. Yes, good sound quality is key, but if your lighting is bad, your camera isn't going to catch the show. At the very least, for a properly lit video, you will need 3 lights. Front right, front left, and back top. Your 2 front lights ensure that you don't have any shadows covering your face. The top light makes sure that you have a silhouette that is separate from your background. If your top light is done correctly, shining on the back of your head and shoulders, you should have a nice glow outlining you, which you can see here on my shoulders. If you really want to elevate your video, you'll also want some more lights flooding your background. A lot of people will even use different colored lights on their background to give it a more gamer feel. If you look online, you can find many different decorative lights that will match your computer's RGB lighting, or will even pulse to the music. Audio interface. This is the most expensive part of a good Bardic studio. It's also the most technical part, and is the bridge that will help you cross the gap of good enough sound quality to excellent sound quality. There are a few options out there for USB microphones that are good enough. Blue Yeti and Razer both have options that are cost effective and are easy to install and use. But a professional microphone, one that you will see on a stage at a concert, is where great sound comes from. The audio interface is an external device that turns the analog audio signal into a digital output that works with your computer. This will allow you more control over your microphone and speaker settings. You can also have an instrument plugged in, or even more than one microphone plugged in at a time when using an audio interface. This allows your audience to get surround sound experience, and it also ensures that no matter where your mouth is facing, you still have a microphone to capture the vocals. In-room sound quality. The control of sound in the room you are in is paramount. You want to be able to stop all noise, buzz, echoes, and other sound pollution from going into your microphone. If you're able to do this, you will also be able to amplify the effectiveness of your practicing. as you'll be able to train your tone better. As you can see in my camera, my studio is covered in acoustic foam. I also have a carpet with foam under it on the floor. I did this on every inch I could so that I can make professional quality recordings. For Bardics in practice, a few pieces of acoustic foam on the wall behind your computer screen will be more than enough. You can find this stuff pretty cheap on Amazon at about $1 per square foot. And you can even get it in different colors. I like the purple and black myself. Overlays. Time to add the wow factor. If you look at my camera, you'll see that I have borders around my screen. And if you look closely, you can see that the border is actually moving. I am able to achieve this by using a program called OBS, or Open Source Broadcasting Software. It's a free program that allows you to manipulate and change your video and audio output so that your audience can see what you want them to see. It even allows multiple cameras at one time for different angles. OBS does have a steep learning curve, but I highly suggest it to help elevate your online performances. Another program I suggest looking into is called Voicemeeter, which allows you to control and manipulate multiple sound inputs and outputs so your audience can hear what you want them to hear, including backing music. I'm not going to go any deeper into these two programs as that would be a whole hour-long class all on its own. There are many YouTube videos out there already, and I may even link them in the descriptions when I upload this to YouTube. Switchboards. Along the same vein of overlays is switchboards. These are external devices that you can use like hotkeys to run sequences on your computer at a single push. I have two of them that I use. I have a 3-button foot pedal that I can use while playing guitar. I also have a Stream Deck here that I can use to push with my hand. The things that you can do with these are endless. If your computer can do it, you can create a button on a switchboard for it. What's cool about the Stream Deck though, is that if you don't have the peripheral, you can still use their program for free on your computer. You just won't have a snazzy little button pad at your fingertips. You'll have to click it inside of your computer. Make it a performance. You may feel limited performing in front of a camera instead of in person, but don't. Use your stage and your space. Make eye contact with your camera. Use dynamic movements and vocals. Play with your lighting, effects, videos. Be creative. If you want to learn more about how to do this, please come back in 2 weeks for the final Bardic class, Competitive Bardics 202, where we'll go over how to elevate your performance live in person. I want to thank everybody again for coming out to my class. There are only a few more of these left. I'm excited to finish up here soon, so I'll see you later.